What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You know, it's your boy Adriel.
And I'm Kiva, and today we will be talking about how to handle conflict in your relationship.
So guys, if you're new to the channel, you know we're a young Christian couple and we address a lot of issues within marriage. We're open, we're transparent. I would like to ask you to please subscribe. Please smash that like button because it pushes the video forward to help those who would like to view and learn from these videos.
All right, so let's just get right into it. So we posted a video a couple weeks back about 10 things you should ask your partner before you get married. And one of them was, how do they handle conflict? Conflict is something that we will encounter, and how we handle that conflict plays a big part in the dynamics of our relationship. Before we even get to how you should handle it, we did premarital counseling, well, pre-engagement counseling, and we had a few hiccups in our relationship, and the way we handled conflict in the past was not the best. You want to share how you used to behave when you was mad with me?
Yeah, I don't know. So guys, I'm a super to the point person, and Kiva's like, she takes her time with everything, as you probably know from some of our videos. So, you know, impatience will get the better of me. I wouldn't call it my impatience anymore because I'm not owning it. You know, God is helping me overcome. But the impatience would get the better of me, and I would be very, you know, curt and be like, babe, let's do this, let's go. Like, what's taking so long? And very, I wouldn't say argumentative, but it would kind of rub Kiva the wrong way. And then basically we wouldn't end up resolving the situation. It would get escalated. And after doing counseling, after doing therapy, it was like, you know, I had to ask myself, is it really worth it? You know, and a lot of the times whenever I address any disagreement, I always ask myself, is this really worth it? So is it worth the argument? Is it a huge deal?
So choosing your battles.
Yeah, so it's choosing my battles. Like, is it really that important? And to be honest with you, when you look at the grand scale of things, we realize that it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know? Okay, so yeah, Kiva, you know, we've heard how I dealt with conflict. How did you deal with it?
Let me tell you, if Adriel used to get me upset, and I'm still learning to deal with this horrible trait of mine, he don't exist. He could be sitting next to me right now and I wouldn't open up my mouth. Like, everybody who know me know I could talk. Like, I could talk for hours, okay? And there was a time where he was upset with me, I was upset with him, and we would take a 2-hour drive to Lake Louise. And your girl ain't open up her mouth to say boo, okay? There was another time we were taking almost like a 40-minute drive home, and we had to actually go by some friends that day. You were mad with me from the morning. And we had to go by our friends and pretend like we were cool. We wasn't married, but we were, I don't know if we was engaged. We was something. We was together. We had to pretend like we was cool at our friend's house. And the minute we get in the car, I just look out the window.
Yeah, she be looking out the window like it's a Tesla car or something just driving her where she had to go.
I don't look.
Yeah.
I don't say anything. So I stonewall him hard. But thankfully, with counseling, we have learned to navigate through conflict and how to properly address it. So we just jotted down a few things on how to deal with conflict in relationships moving forward. Simple, easy steps to follow, and let's just go straight to it.
So, you know, you want to look at it as dealing with the problem and not attacking the person. You know, sometimes we replace the problem with the person, we take it out on the person, which doesn't help the situation.
And then also being very aware of how you use your words to say, not say like, you did this and you did that, and I hate it when you do, like you're attacking the person. So, you know, when this occurred, I felt as though this happened, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be very careful with your words so the person doesn't feel attacked in that moment. Secondly, I'm still learning to do this. Keep your voice low and stay calm. Now, I am a Black Caribbean woman. I'm very passionate about almost everything. So if I feel like I am in a conflict or an argument or a disagreement, I naturally talk loud. This is just how I talk. I talk with my hands, talk with my face, and here you have to be like, babe.
Like, I'm literally right next to you. Like, yeah, and that's a big pet peeve for me, like shouting in an argument. I can maintain the same level for the whole conversation. And I feel like it helps, get the conversation and get the points across easier when we're talking at a calm, reasonable level.
Yes, I that's something that I am working on. Listen, y'all, I am perfect. So I'm working on some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
No one's perfect.
We're both working on some of
learning how to stay calm. And the thing is, he tells me, like, babe, why are you talking so loud? So I have to learn to bring it down a bit and talk on a level where he can accept what I am saying. Because if I'm shouting, like he said, he ain't hearing me. He's just hearing noise.
Yeah.
That's it.
So choose the best time when to address the issues. I know a lot of people, for those who have kids, it may not be the best time to do it around the children, or even when you're tired or hungry. We know that, listen, when you're hungry and tired, that ain't the best time to do nothing but eat or sleep. So, just wait for the right time. Some people like to say don't, go to bed without dealing with the issues, but like we've done in the past. Like Kiva reminded me this morning, there's been times where, I'm like, babe, I'm tired. Let's just talk about it in the morning. And I was rested and I woke up great and we dealt with the issue. She may not have wanted to deal with it the next day. She may have wanted to deal with it the same day. But I wasn't in the right mind space to do that and we just postponed it.
We postponed it because he wanted it to be postponed. I'm a person where I need to talk about it now. Mm-hmm. But once again, being in a relationship and learning how to compromise, if he's not in the right headspace, he might just answer me in the wrong way or just answer me just so I could shut up so he could go to sleep. And then, nothing is really resolved. So I'm still learning that, okay, if he doesn't want to talk about something now, I have to respect his wishes and then go from there.
And it has to be a legitimate reason. I can't just not want to talk about it. It's got to be like I'm tired or I'm not in the right mind space to deal with it there and then.
Yeah, that's
true. But if it's every time, I don't want to talk about it now, then that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Because we finna talk about it. We have to also remember that men and women see things differently. We're wired differently. Men have someone use like a waffle, like boxes, whereas women are like spaghetti. We can be all over the place all at once. And also the way men receive love is by means of respect. And women, they want love. They want the actual, oh, I love you and, admiration and stuff like that. But men usually receive love by means of respect. That book we got that from, I've read that in a book called Love and Respect. So we have to respect our spouse's opinion or their view of something. Don't try to diminish or insult their manhood. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to throw a low blow to say, well, that's why this and that, and push buttons that are not meant to be pushed. And if a man feels disrespected rather, who's to say how he's going to react, right? So it's just, I feel, to respect one another. You might not agree, but respect and show love always.
And guys, there will be times where you have to compromise. It's just human nature. Mm-hmm. There's two different people coming with two different backgrounds together. And in order to make it work, there's going to be a little bit of give and take. But mostly give. If you as a partner focus more on the giving and then both of you focus on giving, then it will be a happy relationship, right? But there must be compromise. Like, you cannot have a relationship without compromise. It's not black and white, as many people may think. There's a lot of gray areas in there and you have to figure that out and learn each other.
Yeah, I think you said something about, you read something somewhere that said you have to give, it's not 50-50. It's 100, 100.
Yeah.
Basically, just giving 100% of yourself each day to the relationship. These are just some of our tips on how to deal with conflict. There are many resources out there that can help you. And counseling, especially in the Black community, don't feel as though counseling is just for crazy people. If you're gonna go to the doctor to get an annual checkup, or if you're gonna go to the gym just to make sure you're physically fit, you need to make sure that you're mentally and emotionally fit. So going to a therapist to help navigate through marital and relationship problems is a must. It's very necessary. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we cannot forget to leave without reminding y'all that you are blessed and highly favored. We're gonna see y'all in the next video.